In this video, I want to talk about Preply. This is not sponsored, I promise. I swear, sometimes you promise like this, sometimes you promise like this, sometimes you promise like this. I promise, not sponsored. So, I have been teaching on Preply since end of December. I have been teaching German since beginning of the war in Ukraine since 2022, end of February. But on Preply, I am since only now for like 2.5 months. And it has just been such an amazing experience. When I joined Preply, I had many like reasons why I wanted to try it out. But what I've gained from it is so much more than I could have imagined. And I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful. So Preply is a platform, it's a website where you can learn languages. There are, I think, 17,000 English tutors, if I'm not mistaken, and there are like 1,000 German tutors. And so I'm teaching German on Preply. I wanted to teach multiple languages, but they only allowed me to teach one language, I would say, for now. And so I started with $8 per hour, and then now it's 23. I take $23 per hour now, and it is not the end. So basically, on Preply, I think I would start by saying how amazing the platform is. Like, this platform gives me an opportunity to teach German to wonderful people all over the world. So far, I've taught over 30 people from over 17 countries, aged between 9 and 59. And it just has been such an amazing experience to like bring value, connect to people, learn so much about people, about their culture, and just, teach them, be their guide. That has been super awesome. And I would like to proceed by telling how much I've learned and what did it bring me. Like, Preply made me realize many things, and one of them is how amazing people are and how different people are. But also, it made me realize like that my time is valuable, because Preply is like very flexible, so I can teach like anytime, anywhere, how much as much as I want. I can do like one lesson per week, or I could do like 16 lessons per day. So that's up to me completely. And um, basically, the thing is, the time that I'm not teaching German, that's when I'm not earning money. And so when I teach that hour, I make money. And so that means like my time is valuable. It might seem a little weird, but that's kind of how it works to me, for me, because it's like, well, that hour I didn't teach, it's an hour where I did not make money. And so I the things that I will spend my time on would be like better and more important to me, and like more productive and like better and all that, because I understand like every hour where I'm not making money um, would be spent on something. It has to be spent on something like valuable and important to me, which is, I'm not saying about being productive necessarily. It might be on resting and sleeping, but it has to be something that I'm doing for myself or for people I love. In general, I believe that, like, for me, I mostly try to spend my time on either something that I enjoy doing, or that brings me money or brings me some value. So if I'm not enjoying it, or if it doesn't bring me money, uh, or I don't like learn some new skill, or it's not like valuable to me, then I don't spend time on it, right? So Preply has been amazing. And so basically, when I started on the platform, I set my price really low. So I set it to $8 per hour. because I wanted to gain experience. I wanted to like get a lot of reviews because I know that I am a great teacher and I can bring so much value to my students. That I'm very I know German really well. I know grammar. I know so many words, and I know how to teach. As a kid, I had so many tutors in mathematics, physics, English, German also, and so I always had many great tutors, and so I know what makes a great tutor. You have to be patient, you have to listen, you have to just adjust to the student. That means sometimes you're fast, it means sometimes you are slow, it means sometimes you are empathic and you're listening, and sometimes they need your help and support way more, that they need you to teach them language. And so I set my prices low. And I'm really sorry, my fellow prep lead teachers, because you should not set your price that low, because it's not fair. Many reasons, but also because it's not fair to other teachers, because like many students would just pick you just because you're cheap, but other teachers suffer because they don't want to teach for free, so they like, right, so it's not good. But I did because I wanted to gain experience and I had time and I just wanted to like have many classes, right? So I would get booked for 1 2 months in advance. And so the problem with that, I mean, it's amazing because most of the students with whom I had to try a lesson subscribed, so that's amazing. But that means I cannot, like, even if I were to raise my hourly rate, there are no slots, there is no time in my calendar for people who are willing to pay more. And so do you understand, right? It's like you set $8 per hour and then you get booked 2 months in advance, and then you want now 15, but there is no time. People look at your calendar and they're like, she's unavailable for next 2 months. Like, I can't, I need someone who's gonna teach me sooner, right? And so that was like something that I noticed that I did, which I could have done differently, but it was still worked out perfectly fine for me, because then my initial plan was to like slowly raise my price, 8, 9, 10, but then I basically decided to jump because just how much I was booked, because I would be blocked like months in advance. So that's when I jumped like to 9, 10, and then 18, and now 23. And I'm still booked now, and so I will keep raising my rate slowly as I get like even more reviews and even more students, and also improve. And then, yeah, that's my plan. But it's been working great, and I think, like, thank you so much, Preply, for giving me this opportunity to connect to so many great people and teach them and bring value and also make money and be able to set my price and set my rate and set my schedule. And it's just beautiful, amazing platform, and I'm so grateful. Yeah, so I guess that's all that I would love to tell you about Preply today. Have a great day.